Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be talking about what is in my travel makeup bag. So I am off to Sydney this weekend and I have packed this little bag of goodies to take with me, and I just thought I would make this video now since I've just packed everything, and this is my first time using my new makeup bag, so I'm pretty excited to use it. And I think it's good for travel because it's big enough but also small enough, like you could fit it into a bag. It's also got this little handle which makes it handy to carry as like just an extra little thing. I'm driving to Sydney, so if I was flying or something I'd probably use a smaller one maybe, but this one for just driving to Sydney is a pretty good option. So yeah, I thought I would pack it first, which I just did, and then take you through everything that's in it. So if you want to see what's in here, keep on watching. So first of all, I have a very unglamorous but very necessary little sandwich bag, which has just got some makeup remover wipes and some cotton buds. Is that what you call them? Yeah, cotton buds, or in America they call them Q-tips. So I've just got that because that's obviously a little essential. I've got just a little nail file in there in case I need that, and I've got a black liquid liner. This one's just by Witchery. My mum actually gave it to me because she bought it to just get enough value to get a gift card or something, and she doesn't use liquid eyeliner. She thought it was a normal eyeliner and she's like, oh, you can have this. So I was like, sweet, free liquid eyeliner. It's pretty good. It's got like a very thin tip on it, and I found it really easy to use. It does dry down a little bit shiny, but not as shiny as my Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing, so I really like this little eyeliner. Next I have a Chanel perfume. This one is the Coco Mademoiselle, and this is the travel one, so you just twist it and it comes up and then you can just spray it on. This is a beautiful scent, I really like it, but mostly I just love this for traveling because obvious reasons. It's made for traveling and it's little, so fits my makeup bag and or handbag, and yeah, it's just great. I love it. Next I have my Revlon Photo Ready palette. I don't know what you call these. Primer, shadow and sparkle palette. So it's just the 505 Impressionist. It's just my standard everyday one, just in case I go out to dinner or something and I want to just put on like a simple brown eye look. I have brought this one for that purpose. Next I've got my very old Gemma Cosmetics mirror. It's just a standard little mirror, and I've just brought that to, this is what I usually use to put on my mascara and stuff like that. So yeah, just a little mirror. Next up I have my Models Prefer Finale Finishing Powder Compact. This is just a translucent white powder, and yeah, I just use that one to set down my concealer if need be, and sometimes to set my BB cream or CC cream or tinted moisturizer, whatever I'm using, because I don't really use foundation. But yeah, this is the powder that I use. I really love this powder, and the compact that it's in, I think it's really cute. So yeah, bringing that one along. I have not one but two eyelash curlers. This one is a fanning eyelash curler. This one's quite new, and I really like this one, but I usually, I can't talk today, just like usual. I usually use this one on dry lashes because when I've used it on wet lashes with mascara on already, it ripped them out. And I know most people don't do their eyelash curler after their mascara, but I usually do because I find that my lashes just won't sit up when they don't have mascara on them. They'll curl and then they'll just drop down again. So yeah, so this one's good because it gets all the lashes at once, and it does do a good job of curling. But if I need a little bit of extra, then I use this Manicare one, which is where it's covered in mascara because I use it with the mascara already on. But this one for some reason does not rip out my lashes, so I have both of them just in case. Next up I have a Designer Brands just retractable eye pencil. This is just eyeliner in a retractable little thingy. I use this usually to just tightline. I don't like black eyeliner in my waterline because it makes my eyes look smaller, even though my eyes are like humongous. But yeah, I really use this one just to tightline, and it's a pretty good product. I think I got it in a Bella box, and I showed it in my last video in the random makeup bag. So it has been rescued from there and put into my travel makeup bag. Maybe one day you'll be upgraded to my normal makeup bag. Next up I have my Garnier Perfect Blur 5 Second Smoothing Base Perfector. This is just a blur cream, and I picked it up the other day. I've been really loving it. It's got this little applicator on it, and it comes out in like a moussey consistency. If you'd like to see a review on this one, then just leave me a comment down below and I can do a little review on that one for you. Next up, I've got my Jurlique Purely White Skin Brightening Eye Correcting Cream. It's just my eye cream that I take traveling with me. It's nice and small, and I have been loving this eye cream. It's really, really good. Sort of brightens up the under eye area, and it's definitely made a difference. And yeah, it's really hydrating, not too strong of a scent, and I really like this one. Then I've just got my L'Oreal Base Magique Transforming Smoothing Primer. This is just a sample one. Normally it comes in like a little tub, but this I just use to prime my lids. I think I'm going to try something else to prime my lids, because I realized not long ago that this is actually not meant to be an eye primer. I don't think, like, specifically it's meant to be like a face primer. I never really thought twice about it. I just heard one of my friends was using it as an eye shadow primer, so I was just using it for that, and it does work really well. But yeah, it's actually meant to be like a skin primer, I think. I think you can just use it for both. I don't know. I've got my current go-to mascara, which is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Extensions in black. This mascara I've been loving. It's really, as it says, not clumpy, and just gives a really nice long look to the lashes. It's got one of these little plastic rubbery sort of applicators, and it's also curved, so it helps to curl as you put it on. This is a pretty good mascara. Once again, if you want a review on that, leave me a comment and I can do one on that too. Then I've got my, you guys know this is my favorite, it's my Lancome Le Crayon Kohl Noir, and it's just a kohl eyeliner pencil. It needs to be sharpened really badly. I just use this to line my lower lash line, not the waterline, but the lash line, just to darken up a look, because I find if I've got a lot of eyeshadow on the top and I don't really do mascara on my bottom lashes because it looks a little clockwork orange for my liking on me. On other people it looks fine, but on me I'm not a fan. So I usually just use this to darken it up, because I find that it looks really weird if you've got absolutely nothing on the bottom and heaps on the top, obviously. So that's what I usually use that one for. Next up, I've got my tried and tested Hide the Blemish Concealer by Rimmel, and this is the lipstick style one. It's like a stick foundation type of deal, and this one is in the color Natural Beige 004. This is like a salmon undertone, and it's really good for correcting the black or blue undertones of the dark circles. Like, as you can see, I've still got dark circles there, but the color has been somewhat brightened by this, and it just blends into my skin tone perfectly, so I love this. I also have it in the color Ivory, and that color is a bit too light for my skin. It doesn't blend as well, but this one's really great. Next up, I've got my little Uchi case. I've decided that this is going to be my little makeup brush holder when I go traveling, because I didn't really have anything to put makeup brushes in. So I've just got a few little makeup brushes. They're all just like eye and one setting brush. This is a fluffy blending brush by Models Prefer. It's the MPD 102 Shadow and Concealer Brush. This I love just obviously for blending. You can also use it to put eyeshadow into the crease, but I don't find it's precise enough, so I prefer to use it for blending. Then I've got my Revlon crease brush. This one's meant to be pointed, but I washed it the other day and obviously I didn't reshape it that well. So it is meant to be pointed, but anyway. Then I've got my random e.l.f. brush, which doesn't say anything on it, but I think they call it a blending brush. I use it somewhere between like a blending brush and a shader brush. I don't really know if that's what you're meant to use it for, but that's what it works for me. I love this brush. I'm obsessed with it. Like, it was $3 and one of the best brushes I own. Then I've got a Real Techniques accent brush. This one's just for darkening the outer corner or adding accents, lining the lower waterline, or anything you need precision for. Like, you can use it for your inner corner and stuff like that. Anything that you need to be really precise, that's the one you need. And then I've got my Real Techniques setting brush. This is one of my favorite brushes ever. I use this to set my concealer down, and like I said, with the powder, I use that to set down any liquid, sorry, not liquid, tinted moisturizer or CC cream or BB cream. So anywhere where it might crease, around anything that bends, like around here and under my eyes, anything like that, I use that brush to set that down with the powder that I showed earlier. And then finally, I have my new shading brush from Real Techniques. I picked this one up the other day and it is dirty. I should have cleaned it before I left, but it's a bit too late now. So this one is one of the best eyeshadow brushes that I own as well, and I love this just for all over the lid. Next up, I've got my NYX Butter Gloss, and this one is in the shade Creme Brulee. BLG05 is the number, and this is sort of like a nudie pinky kind of a color, which it looks much more pink on camera than it actually is in real life. It's sort of more of a brownish almost. I don't know, it's like a brownish nudish pink. It's really pretty. I just have two more little eyeliners. This is my Maybelline Colour Show Crayon Kohl, and this is, what is this colour? Beauty Blue number 220. This is just a blue eyeliner. I've swatched it before, but I'll just swatch it quickly again for you. So it's just a blue colour like that, and I'm just bringing this just in case I feel like a pop of colour randomly. They don't take up much space, so easy to pack. And then I've got my Choose Chi Chi Stay On Eyeliner in Feels So Good Being Bad. This is a green colour, and this is a retractable pencil, and it's very, very handy. It's also got a sharpener on the other end, so you can sharpen it on the go, so that makes it pretty good for travel. Again, I'm just bringing this in case I want a pop of colour in my waterline, because that's what I use these two for, is for my waterline. And yeah, I thought I'd just pack them. I'll just swatch this one for you as well. This one is a bit more creamy. It's sort of like a greenish colour. So that's the Chi Chi, and that one is the Maybelline. And then last but most definitely not least, I have my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I feel like this is in every video lately. I love this palette so much. So this is the palette. You've probably seen it a million times, but just in case you haven't, this is the palette, and I'm planning to use this shade and this shade, which are called Salted Caramel and Marzipan. I always forget. They're my favourite shades in the palette. They're the shades that I plan to use the most while I am in Sydney. Oh my god. I just got a sniff of that palette. It's so beautiful. Anyway, so definitely taking this with me. It's my baby. It's not the best for travel because it's got this magnetic closure, but because it's at the bottom of my makeup bag and it's in a separate makeup bag and not in my bag with all my clothes, I think that it should be okay. I just hope it doesn't get scratched by the other makeup, but hopefully it'll be alright, so we'll see how we go. So that's everything that's in my travel makeup bag. Now I have to get back to packing and go fuel my car and do a bunch of other stuff that you have to do when you're going traveling. Not that I'm really going traveling because it's like to Sydney, so it's not that far, but you know. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave me a little comment below. Let me know if you'd like a review on any of these products. I know I only said 2, but like I can do a review on any of them obviously. Whatever you guys want is what I want to give you, so just let me know and I will do it for you ASAP. And I hope you have a lovely day or evening or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!